Hey now, good morning everybody. Been thinking about putting out another video, really a follow-up to my last video on this topic, which I filmed the Sunday before we were mandated to close. We've been doing a pretty good job at keeping people updated on certain things on our Facebook group. We've been trying to communicate with our community as much as possible via newsletter, social media, texting, WhatsApp groups, small groups on Facebook, etc., etc., etc. But there are quite a few local and big national gyms that are having their owners put out videos. So I felt it was important to do so as well. There's really not a whole lot to report. We've been trying to keep everyone updated as things have been happening. However, we all know that not everyone reads everything that we put out. So I kind of wanted to get all my thoughts in one video and share it with everyone. I'm gonna talk about a lot of things in this video. It's gonna be quite long. I'm gonna start by talking about a timeline of events and how things happened. And the reason why I think that's important is I've been quietly looking at a lot of gyms in our community and the things that they've been doing, the things that they've been saying, what they've been putting out. And I want to talk about facts. I don't want to posture. I don't want to bang my chest. We're not going to protest. I don't want to talk about any of those things. I just want to talk about facts, dates that were put out by the government, dates that have been put out by our governor, dates that have been put out by the mayor of the county, not city, where our gym is, where I live, and share those things with you guys so everyone understands what our thought process is. Every time someone locally posts something, I get a couple members that hit me up asking me my opinions on it and why didn't we put out a video when we're planning to reopen. And trust me when I tell you, your gym, Soul, is better prepared than anybody. Our tight circle is tighter and more on point than any gym like ours in our area. So the reason why we haven't done some of those things is there's no need to, because not a whole lot has changed. So here's the timeline, right? March 16th, we started social distancing measures. That was a Monday. The previous weekend, I put out a video for you guys. It was actually the end of a vacation that I was on in the Keys with Melissa. Vacation. 2 fucking days in the Keys, right? So we started with those social distancing measures that Monday. We operated for, I believe it was 24 hours, and then we made them even tighter, and then we made them even tighter, and we tried to hang on, but it was very short-lived. As of March 18th, we were mandated to close. Okay, and we did 100% closed. We'll get to that in a second. On March 25th, we received an email from the Florida Department of Health telling us that the date we could reopen was May 8th. Now, I'll be honest with everyone, that's the last email that we've gotten from them. However, we didn't wait for them to email us to close, right? We listened to our governor and we listened to our mayor. Regardless of whatever political bullshit you subscribe to, that's who we're listening to, and that's who we've been listening to. So if we took their guidance and we decided to close our doors on that date, and didn't wait for the Florida Department of Health or anyone else to say anything to us, we're going to listen to those folks as well. So that May 8th date that other local gyms have been putting out there, that's when they're going to reopen and that's when they expect other gyms to reopen, that is false. That is non-accurate. We're supposed to be listening to the guidance of the governor and the mayor, not that email. Okay, so the reason why I say that, and I'm really trying to drive that point home, is because the amount of people, other gym owners, friends of mine, clients of ours, people who train online, asking me about this May 8th date, it's been overwhelming. So I just want to put that out there so we're all on the same page in regards to that. Sometime between April 13th and April 19th, our president in a press conference inserted his foot in his mouth and said gyms should be part of phase 1. Now, I'm gonna leave my political opinions and some of my personal shit aside, but what I will say is this: since then, people have realized that gyms probably don't belong in phase one. I get it. I'm not butthurt by that at all. I don't think that a gym is on the same level playing field as a park or a marina or a boat ramp. I think that this has been an economic disaster, and these politicians, to be honest with you, don't know anything more than we do. They are just like you and I. They live in homes our local politicians, most of them live in our same cities and townships, and they're making it up as they go along, right? So the fact that someone at some point said that gyms belong in phase one, and then people started mass hysteria over that, saying that gyms don't belong in phase one. I get it, and I don't think gyms belong in phase one. Are gyms essential? Yes. However, we're not comparable to a park or a boat ramp. And the county, different cities have a lot of work to do right now, and gyms are very low on their list of priorities, and I totally understand that. Okay. Now, Donald Trump said that sometime between April 13th and April 19th, and then the gym world was flipped upside down. Everyone was saying, great, we're going to reopen right now. I believe on March 20th, the mayor of the city of Miami, as far as I have seen and have been told, he came out and said that gyms are part of his phase 3 and probably won't open for 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, I believe he that was on an NBC6 news article that came out on March 20th, right? So 6 to 8 weeks from March 20th. And if you think about it, in my opinion, that kind of makes sense, right? If they're going to start phase 1 now, they'll probably have a couple weeks of work to do on that. And then if things are working smoothly and moving in the right direction, they'll move into phase 2. They'll probably spend a few weeks on that. Things are moving smoothly, they'll then move in the right direction, they'll move to phase 3. And hopefully gyms will be able to reopen under strict social distancing guidelines, right? To me, that makes sense. Does it seem excessive? Sure, I guess. It depends on whatever, it depends on what fucking channel you're watching. If you're watching Fox News and being fed that, you may not subscribe to what I'm saying. If you're watching CNN or MSNBC, you may or may not subscribe to what I'm saying. However, we don't, at Soul, we're not trying to operate emotionally. These are just facts, and we're trying to do as best as we can with what we have. And instead of spending time riling people up, posting different political agendas, posting a lot of misinformation, asking people to protest on our behalf and shit like that, I want to spend our time dialing in our product and our service for our members and making our very small circle even smaller, even tighter. That's what we're looking to do. We're not looking to pound our chest. We're not looking to take sides. We're not looking to picket and ask people to post on the internet on our behalf. That's not what we're looking to do, and that's not what we're going to engage in. Now, to be honest with you, I'll be really open with everybody. My opinions on things changed, even very specific to this situation, have changed 100 times. And in life, my opinions have changed 100 times. That's how it works. I'm never gonna sit here and say, this is how I feel today and that's how I'm gonna feel tomorrow and that's what we're gonna do permanently. I could be saying something totally different tomorrow, and as always, I'll be transparent with you guys about that 100% of the time. I think that's why you come to us, is for that. And it's not necessarily about me. I think our entire team expresses that, and I think you're gonna get that from just about every single person on our team. And I think that's what makes us special, and that's what makes us different, and that's what makes us the best gym of our kind in our area by far. So I'm gonna move on. Some of you guys might see other local gym owners working out in their gyms. You guys might, you'll see local gym owners asking people to post on the internet to protest on their behalf. We've seen there are gyms in your city and in your county that have stayed open, that are giving athletes, not clients, athletes, the key code to their gym so they can go in and work out after hours. We're seeing gym owners, wear an N95 mask and do fucking muscle ups in their gym and troll this whole situation while their clients, they're begging their clients to continue paying their membership, and they're working in their own gym, or they're working out in their own gym. We're seeing local gyms film at-home workouts in the affiliate and in the gym. What we're choosing to do is we're choosing to stay at home just like you guys. This is not easy for our community, and it's not easy for us either. The same way we're at, I'll give you an example. One of our coaches has some pieces of equipment, and we have a client that would like to use some of those pieces of equipment. We're gonna ask our coaches to swap out their equipment if needed, because we're all on the same level playing field with this. We are staying at home just like you guys. We're not posting videos in the gym. Not one exercise has been done in that gym since March 18th. Nothing. Not me, not Melissa, not Louis, not Adri, not Danielle, not Alejandro, not Sean, not Frank. Nobody. All right. So to give everyone some confidence in what we have going on, your team and your gym is prepared for any scenario. Whether we are told we can open on May 8th, we have a plan. Whether we're told it's 6 weeks, we have a plan. Whether we're told it's 8 months, we have a plan. Or the unfortunate doomsday scenario where we can't open, we have a plan. We have a plan if the landlord won't play ball with us and we have to move somewhere else. We have a plan if the landlord is going to ask us to defer our payments, etc., etc. Every single scenario has been talked about and well laid out by your team for the gym. So we are well prepared for anything that is going to happen. Trust us in that. All right, quick update on the Support Your Local box, and also I would like to take an opportunity to talk about some of these loans and grants, the PPP stuff, and the only reason I want to do that with you guys is because I did an interview with the Miami Herald, and I did an interview with another local newspaper, and I know it's been reposted and circulated a ton. We have a ton of awesome clients that have been hitting me up to offer their opinion and their feedback. We also have several small business owners at Soul as well. So, I want to share our update with that so everyone can hear. All right. In the spirit of transparency, we got our money from the Support Your Local box fundraiser that CrossFit HQ put together. We got $3,400. I was almost in tears when I saw that. There's a lot of brands and there's a lot of people that are doing fundraisers and asking you to buy a pair of their stretchy shorts, and they'll donate 50% to your affiliate, and you can buy this bubble water and they'll donate 25% of the affiliate. All of these, what I feel, are gimmicks and people taking advantage of this situation. CrossFit.com, in my opinion, did the right thing. CrossFit HQ did the right thing, and they did a fundraiser and we got the money. Rogue matched a large percentage of that money as well, and we ended up with $3,400. All right, we'll talk about what Soul's going to do with that money in a moment. With the PPP, I'm going to make this short and sweet because the process has been insane, and in the last 7 weeks, I would say probably 30% of my time has been spent on filling out loans and calling the SBA, and it's been a nightmare. So the update is this: we were approved yesterday for what is, to be very honest with everyone, a very, very, very small amount. We have a heavy payroll. We have quite a few coaches on our payroll. We were approved for a quarter of that. However, I'm not going to bitch and complain about that. I am very grateful that we have something that will help. And so everyone knows where that money and where the money of the Support Your Local Box fundraiser is going to go to is job security for your team and your coaches. Obviously, you guys are seeing some of your coaches be way more active on the groups and YouTube than others. That doesn't mean your other team members are not working. We do have some coaches right now that are not working. This money is going to go to support many of them, regardless if they're working or not. You know, we're not going to be making anyone rich during this period, but we are going to continue supporting our coaches no matter what. And I want to make sure that everyone knows that. Moving on, people keep asking what they can do, and the only thing we want anyone to do is keep training. Keep training, keep posting, reposting, share it with your friends and family members, get people to do Soul at Home. Yes, it's free. Just keep doing it. Just stay active, stay healthy, and stay engaged. If anything happens to you at work or you can no longer afford to train with us, we get it. Just email us. Our program is for free right now, and we're going to continue hooking you up no matter what. We're not going to alienate anyone because they can't or choose to not support us right now. We totally get it. We all have friends and family members that have lost their jobs or have been furloughed throughout this process. So we totally understand that. And we're here to work with you guys. So whatever the case may be, just hit us up and you know, we'll figure it out, right? Sorry, lots of stuff to touch on. Fundraisers. Some people have been asking us, you know, if we're going to do a GoFundMe, we're going to do fundraisers, and we're not. That's really not our style. That's not what we want to do. We are going to put out some new apparel soon, which will be sick. And you know what do we want you guys to do with your money is fucking hold on to it. Is save it. Don't go blowing it on fundraisers and sending us money. Just keep your membership intact. If you want to buy a shirt from us, buy a shirt from us. Keep training, and that's it. That's all we ask. There's nothing else. Will that change in the future? I don't know. I can only speak as to what has happened up to right now. All right, we'll start closing with this. What has your team been doing besides the obvious? Well, we've got some major news for everyone. Very soon, we are going to be rolling out what's called a new CRM, a client retention management software. Previously, you guys know that is Wodify, and soon we will not be using Wodify anymore. We are transitioning our program to work with Zen Planner exclusively. We're also going to have a new workout provider, and that's going to be a program called SugarWOD. So for those of you folks who train at Soul, you're going to need to familiarize yourself with two different apps or programs. Zen Planner for classroom management, signing in, getting updates, you know, the member management side, updating your card, etc. And then SugarWOD, where you're going to get your workout of the day, you're going to log your scores. It's a social media platform as well. These two programs together are way more powerful than Wodify ever was, and we are absolutely thrilled to be transitioning over to both of them. There'll be a lot more updates and news coming soon to you guys, but you know, transitioning to both of these has been a tremendous process for your team, and we're nearly done. We are going to have a new online platform for all of our online and remote training, virtual training programs as well. And we are going to more than double our online offerings. You're going to see us have offerings that are consistent with Team Soul Gymnastics, Team Soul Endurance, Team Soul Functional Strength, specific weightlifting, specific powerlifting, different levels of our Team Soul Training competitive program, more robust Soul at Home offerings, etc., etc., etc. When you guys see what we've been working on and we lay out, I hope that everyone's going to be as stoked as I am, because it's taken so much effort, so much creativity, and we're really pumped. I don't think anyone in the CrossFit space in the world can even come close to what we've been putting out. So I'm definitely stoked for that. As you know, more content. We've continued to clean the gym. We did that very high quality biohazard level cleaning of the gym that we did. We did the equipment rental. We're continuing to swap, etc., etc. And we are also working on 2 new websites. So the reason why I want to tell you guys that is because I want to be transparent and let you guys know about all of the changes and all the things that we've been working on. We have a phenomenal, very loyal following who has been continuing to support us, and we just want to let everyone know that your money is going to good work. And we have been, I've personally been working harder than when the gym opened in 2009, 2010, putting in more time, putting in more hours. And I'm very glad to do so because it's all I know how to do. You know, I will close with this. When we reopen, Soul will be different. How? I don't know. We have some ideas and we have some concepts, but we're kind of holding back to see what the local governments and really fucking what the world looks like when we get back, because we don't know what that's going to be like either. But it's going to be maybe not bigger, but it will be better than ever and stronger than ever, because the people who have been able to support us and have been around, regardless if they're paying or not, it will not be forgotten, and they'll be part of our community forever. I genuinely appreciate everything everyone's doing, all of the texts and the Instagram messages and the Facebook messages and the emails and the phone calls. Your coaches appreciate them too, so please keep them coming. We love you very much, Team Soul. Peace.